Hello again, everyone. This is Game Collector. Happy New Year, and, you know, all that other jazz. No, this is not my New Year's special, obviously, because it's not up on New Year's. And, yeah, I didn't do one because I couldn't think of something in time. So, with that aside, I have something brand new I got for, the holidays. Transformers Generations, Fall of Cybertron, Soundblaster. I would have really preferred Soundwave, but this was all they had, and he's essentially the same figure. There he is all around. Now, the one thing that I am kind of upset about, which, you know, kind of hard to say, Soundwave, Soundblaster is my favorite Transformer ever. If you guys remember my very first year-end special, you'd know why, but anyway. The box displays him holding a rifle, which he does not actually come with. Speaking of, here's the box, and there's the rifle right there, which is not included with the toy. It doesn't even mention anything about the rifle. I'll raise this up a bit. There's his bio. Pause here if you wish, or not. I'm kind enough to let you guys read it, even over the sound of my voice. And with that out of the way, here is tech specs. I really don't like this one because they're hard for me to read. Let's see, this goes over to rank, which is Strength 8, Intelligence 10, Speed is a 6, Endurance is a 5, Rank I think is an 8, Courage is 4, Fire Blast, Firepower 6, and Skill, oh, you didn't see any of that. And skill is 9, so yeah, I hate these displays. I like them better when they have, you know, showing the numbers. Data disk figures jack and auto-convert. Yeah, not all the time. Not all the time. But speaking of, he has a nice little kind of nod to the series. His index finger on his left hand is extended, and this is with the Soundwave mold too, at least I think. So, you know, you can pose his arm like so, and then have him press his own button. And I have him loaded with 3. Yes, he can hold 3 in robot mode and vehicle mode. So, you know what? I'll put him in vehicle mode. Or better yet, let's show him the third-party, or rather, fandom-related mode, the stereo. And underneath his chest plate, you have a pair of what appear to be speakers. Yeah, that's the best you're gonna get. Alright, let's add a little light down there. You know, those will be up there. You kind of half transform his upper body. There we go. So you can hide his head. This is still frustrating. There's also a certain way to do the arms, so, you know, well, each hand. I'll get to that in a moment. I'm just going to remove him from the camera stand because this is very, very uncomfortable for me to do on the stand. At least the arms. You got to see the one arm anyway. I got it to work the first time I tried this, and now it doesn't want to. There. And then you know, tab that, pull it down, and try to fold it over. It doesn't go all the way forward with the gun in the way. And now, there you go. You take his legs, you basically make him do the splits and then rotate them all the way up. And there. Stereo mode. Yeah, it doesn't look that great. But hey, it kind of works and looks a little bit what Soundwave's stereo mode looked like in War for Cybertron. So now we'll take him back into robot mode. Which will make everything easier. Now, as I mentioned before with the hands, this one has no way, if you fold it in like this, the only way you're going to get this hand out is if you have like a pin or something flat that you can wedge in, because I could not get it out, so I just fold it in like this so you can use his finger to fold it out. With this one, you just use your fingernail on his thumb, and then it just folds out like that, and then you turn it forward. So, yeah. Fold in the fists, and you remove his gun. This time we're actually going to, and fold these little flaps out too. Take the arms all the way up, and you fold out what will become the front wheels. Fold this up a bit, and then you can get to work pulling this out, back and around, and oh, I gotta pull back for a little bit, my stomach, because I'm hunching over at my abs and it hurts a bit. So, okay. Now you pull his groin down, and we're going to lower the camera. Because I'm going to have to lower the camera a lot. Now what essentially you're doing is having him lay down on his tummy. And the camera is slanted. And now it's sliding it. Fine. You're just going to have to deal with a slanted camera for now. And you connect, yeah, there you go. For the feet, fold them up, rotate. All the way around like so. I don't know if you caught any of that, but I hope you get the general idea. Next, arms go down, and these pegs here and here will go into here and here respectively. Now, after you fold the arms in like so. And if you have the deluxe version, this is pretty much just an upscaled version of that with better posability and a better transformation overall. There we go. Now you just close this, and then this will go at an angle, and, you know, pop right open. That'll go at an angle. These will fold up, and these little pegs on the backs of the arms will peg into what used to be the legs and hold everything together. And everything together? Everything's... Now the wheels roll, but they don't want to roll together. Okay, now they're working. And the gun goes right up here. The button is still available for pressing right here, so, you know. And overall, I actually like this alt mode better in black and red. It makes it look more threatening. Like some sort of special ops personnel carrier or something. So, we go, you know, the chest pops open again, and we just fold it all back into place. That's the one thing I don't like about this. If you have 3 of them in there, it pops open. That's my only warning. Unfold the feet. Roll these back into position. Unpeg his lower torso and reconnect it to his upper torso, which means I have to move the camera again. There. Get the arms. Actually, these can fold back as soon as you get the arms up in the air. And, you know, as soon as I wobble the camera all around. And also, don't forget the back. You know, that can pop off. We'll just leave his gun there for now. And there. Now that we've covered the transformation, we can cover posability. Shoulder moves there, forward and backward. He has ratcheted elbows and a bicep swivel. His head can turn left and right, but not... Oh, it can do a full 360, but I wouldn't recommend it. His eyes are light-piped, or rather his visor is light-piped. It's yellow. I think Soundwave is red and Soundblaster is yellow. If you knew how to do it properly, I suppose you could take apart Soundblaster's head and put his visor in the inside Soundwave's head, you know, and make it look more like the G1 toy. Just saying. Has ratcheted knees. Thigh. And out, up and down, all around. And, you know, he has that toe thing going on. So, this is the part that I'm assuming that you wanted to get to. You know, where I pop his chest open and make his deployers transform like so, because right now he has Ravage, Rumble, and Buzzsaw in there. I'm gonna, have the camera pointed down so you can see if they half transform on the way out. I'm going to say right now this has been the least cooperative gimmick out of any Transformer I've ever had to deal with. See, Ravage just kind of fell out and didn't even transform all the way. And the only one who transformed completely accurately was Buzzsaw. And there's Rumble right there. Only his legs sprang out. Now, the box shows you... Jesus. There. I'll just set him off to the side and fold Buzzsaw back up. He transforms exactly like Ratbat, or Ratbat transforms exactly like him. This is the inside of Soundblaster. Without any discs in him. Now, the instructions tell you to put them in facing this way, but the box displays it like this. So I'm not entirely sure how to do it, so I'll put him in backwards just this once and see if it works better on camera. It probably won't, knowing my luck. So, come on, get in there, get in there, get in there! Ah, there you go. So, he's in, facing the opposite direction, and let's see if this will work properly this time, or if it'll be a colossal failure. It's a colossal failure! So, let's see what it works like with him facing the other way, and no, there are no tech specs for Buzzsaw. Shame, really. Now, I also recommend, if you're going to launch discs out of him, fold the back plate down because that thing is wobbly as heck and doesn't like to be used as a plunger. So, hold him like this or like this. Okay, lowering the camera back down, moving him off to the side, and... Wow, that was completely unusual. They still transform better, so load them with the disc part. I'm going to use Rumble as a demonstration. Load them with the disc part facing outward. Do not follow the instructions and put them in backwards like so. So always have the Decepticon insignia, or if you have Blaster, just Blaster, not Soundblaster, have it like so. And now we'll try it with him, with Rumble. And, well, that worked out about as well as I thought it would. He landed like that against the backdrop. So we'll try that once more. Pull the plunger back. Load up. Sorry if you can't see all of this. And yeah, Rumble's always been an uncooperative little putz, so we're going to, substitute him with Frenzy, just to see if he'll give better results. I'm not using Ratbat. Ratbat has never been cooperative. So, load it up, and firing. No, yeah, I think I need more distance, and I don't think I have the proper area here, because this is pretty small. And there he is, closed up, and with all the stuff pushed all the way in. And unfortunately, there's nowhere for Buzzsaw or Laserbeak to perch on him, so I just made him into a little hat. Or, you can fold him back up, like so, and just put him in his chest cavity, like you do. And I do recommend leaving at least one disc in him, so this likes to catch on these hooks here, which makes it a pain to pull back and push forward, which is why, like I said, if you're going to push them out, fold this back. And that is it for Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Soundblaster. I will see you next week for something that probably isn't a Transformer. And if it is, it's probably something someone meant to send me. And if I get that tomorrow, you'll probably see that first. Later.